Welcome back. Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to do something that I've never done before, and that is a basic stage makeup tutorial. Stage makeup is something that we don't really touch on a whole lot at the middle school level. If you continue to do theater in high school or outside of school,
which you should,
you'll start using stage makeup a little bit more frequently. I have to show you really quick what I'm looking at here. Give me 1 second. This looks crazy. Okay, so there's you guys, hi. And then I'm looking in this mirror so I can see what I'm doing. And then over here I have all of the makeup we're gonna be using today. Let's talk for just a second before we get started about exactly what stage makeup is. Stage makeup is not like everyday makeup. Every actor on stage is wearing makeup no matter who they are or who the character is. All actors on stage are wearing makeup for a few basic reasons. Number one is that the lights on stage are really, really bright and they wash you out and get rid of all of your facial features, so you end up looking like a very pale Lord Voldemort. Reason number two is that on stage, the audience is really far away from you. And we know that as actors, because of the distance between the actor and the audience, everything on stage has to be big, over the top, and exaggerated. And the same principle applies to stage makeup. We have to make all of the features on our face a little bit exaggerated to make up for the distance between the actor and the audience. Stage makeup can also be used to help the audience understand who your character is. There are a lot of special effects that can be done through stage makeup. Today we're going to focus on basic stage makeup or basic corrective makeup. Basic corrective makeup is the starting point for all actors on stage. Up close, on camera, I'm going to look crazy. Keep in mind that the makeup is supposed to be over-exaggerated to make up for the distance and the lights. Let's get started. We're going to start off with foundation, much like you would with pretty much any kind of makeup. However, this is a special kind of foundation. I'm using Ben Nye cream-based foundation. This video is not sponsored. I should mention that. Yeah, not sponsored by Ben Nye. He's Ben Nye the makeup guy. Ben Nye the makeup guy. Ben Nye the makeup guy. Ben. I'm using shade P42, which is called Ultra Beige because I'm pale. So I'm gonna take my applicator, grab some makeup. Now, one thing to know about this foundation is that when I put it on, it's probably going to look a little bit too tan. I use a stage makeup foundation that's a little bit darker than my actual skin tone just to make up for the fact that the lights are going to wash me out. So if I look a little bit like I have a spray tan on camera, it's fine. It's fine. Just like you would with any foundation, I'm gonna blend this down to my neck. That's super important, especially considering I'm using a foundation that doesn't exactly match my skin tone. All right, my foundation is now applied and I'm looking a little bit ghostly. So next step is the contour. Now, contour is probably a makeup term that you've heard before. When I say contour, I mean that I'm going to emphasize the structure of my face using highlight and shadow. We're going to start with shadow. So I want to look for anywhere on my face where a natural shadow occurs. And those places are under my cheekbones, on the sides of my nose, under my chin, and around the top of my forehead. And this actually came with my stage makeup kit. When you use a stage makeup kit, typically you're going to match your foundation shade, and the kit is going to come with highlights and shadows that are meant to coordinate with that foundation. I'm going in with a clean makeup applicator, and I'm actually going to use this stubby end of the sponge to get started. We're going to start with my cheekbones. You just want to follow the natural line of your cheekbones. If you suck in your face like this, you can kind of see the natural line of where the shadow of your cheekbone should be. So I'm gonna follow that line and just start with a basic shadow. Now, flashback to the beginning of the video when I said up close on camera, I'm gonna look crazy. While I am doing a little bit of blending, I'm not going to do as much blending as I would normally do with everyday makeup. Keep in mind that stage makeup needs to be really exaggerated. The lights are going to wash out all of my features, so the purpose of this contour is to make sure that the audience can see the shape of my cheekbone. So I'm blending it, but not as much as I would blend my everyday makeup. It's going to be very visible and look strange up close. I also always go in with the applicator that I was using for foundation and just continue to blend those lines until they look a little bit more natural. Natural in stage terms, they're not going to look natural up close, but I want them to look relatively even and follow the natural line of my cheekbones. I'm going to take my finger with a little bit of our contour shadow and trace the line of my nose just straight down. I'm going to start blending with my fingers and then I'll finish it up with the sponge. All right, that's it for the shadow on my nose. Now we're going to shadow underneath my chin. So same principle, I'm taking my contour shade and I'm just gonna follow the line of my jaw. And just like all of the other contour, I'm gonna blend this in a little bit. I'm gonna add some shadow on my forehead along my hairline. Next step for us is to add highlight anywhere that you've added a shadow. So once again, I'm using Ben Nye Cream Highlighter. This is shade Ultra Light, and this is another one that came with my stage makeup kit, so it's meant to complement my foundation. Just like the face has natural shadows, we also have natural highlights, and those highlights tend to complement the shadows. So I have a shadow under my cheekbone. My face naturally has a highlight on top of that cheekbone. I'm also going to highlight the bridge of my nose and add some highlight along the shadow on my forehead. Let's start with cheekbone. Just like I did with the shadow, I'm going to use my sponge to gently dab some makeup along that same line. And this time, instead of blending downwards, I'm going to blend upwards. So I've got highlight going along my natural cheekbone, and I'm just gonna blend in an upward motion. Now I'm dabbing some highlight across the bridge of my nose and along my forehead. All right, so that's contour done for the basic structure of my face. You do need to contour your eyes. I'm coming back to that in just a minute, but first I'm gonna put on some blush, and this wheel comes with a couple of colors. This is another Ben Nye product. This video is not sponsored, I should mention that. I'm gonna use this kind of bright pink blush color to add a little bit of color to my cheeks, and once again, I'm gonna look crazy. This is gonna look crazy up close, so just bear with me. You want to add blush to the natural sort of apple of your cheek. All right, with blush done, I am going to move on to my eyes. You're supposed to use the highlight and contour shades that you use for the rest of your face on your eyes, but I have always used a highlighter and shadow eyeshadow instead. I'm going to use this very pale eyeshadow to highlight the lid of my eyes and under my brow bone, and then we'll add some shadow here in a second. Is it weird watching somebody put on makeup? I feel like it would be weird. For shadow on the eyes, I want to emphasize the crease of my eye with a nice brown. And I'm just gonna blend this out until the crease of my eye is contoured. Eyes, done. Now we're moving on to powder. Powder is a lifesaver in terms of stage makeup. It tends to smudge easily. Actors tend to be very active, so they tend to be sweaty. I'm going to put this powder all over my face. It's going to mattify my foundation, and it's also going to make sure that my makeup doesn't move. You can also see that as I'm adding powder, a lot of my contour and highlight is fading a little bit. Your director or your makeup designer is always going to help you decide if your contour is dark enough for the venue. The bigger the venue, the more intense you need that contour and highlight to be. It's all over the place. Now I'm going to use an eyebrow pencil to darken up my eyebrows. I have blonde eyebrows and they tend to vanish under stage lights, so we're gonna darken them up here. I'm not very good at eyebrows. We'll see how this goes. And this is another one of those things that up close is probably gonna look a little bit crazy. Okay, good. They are sisters, not twins. Let's see if I can make them look even remotely similar. That would be great. All right, eyebrows are done, and I'm actually noticing that the powder faded my blush quite a bit. I'm looking a little bit pale, so I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more. On stage, I get washed out really easily. Pale. So I tend to wear a lot of blush so that my characters look nice and happy and healthy. So you can never use too much powder. Oh, my legs. I was sitting on my knees for a long time and my feet fell asleep and it hurt. Okay, we're back. All right, I'm moving on to my lips, and I'm gonna start with lip liner and just outline the natural shape of my lip here. I'm gonna get closer to the mirror for just a second to make sure I didn't just completely ruin that. Hello. I'm gonna use this, what's it called? I'm gonna use this Dusty Rose shade, which came with, again, it came with my makeup kit and it's meant to match my natural lip color. With the lips done, I am gonna go over them with powder just to make sure that that lip color stays in place, doesn't get on my teeth, doesn't smear all over my face. I'm going to go with a basic eye makeup. I'm going to use black eyeliner and black mascara and just try to do a very thin, natural looking line. I have to get closer to the mirror for this. This is hard to do without a countertop. One second. I messed up. Do you see it? Right there. Fixed it. All right, mascara. It's freaking you out. Is this weird? I think it's weird. We're singing the mascara song. It isn't very long. I got it stuck in my hair. And one more coat. Why not? And that is a basic stage makeup look. We're done. So from here, your makeup designer or director would advise you on anything to do beyond the basic stage makeup. Your character might have a really specific makeup look. You might need to do a special effect like age makeup or injury. You might change the lip color or eye color depending on your character and time period. But this is the basic starting point for the average character on stage. Now up close, I do look a little bit crazy, but if I backed up 20 feet, if I had 20 feet, I would probably look pretty normal and pretty natural. You might not have stage makeup at home to try this out with, but you can try this technique with any makeup you have lying around the house. If you enjoyed this tutorial, if you enjoyed this stage makeup video, I can make other videos with different kinds of stage makeup, so let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing that. That's it for today. I'm proud of you. I'll always be proud of you. Have a good one.